is another great card trick I'm going to be sharing with you today. It is pretty simple. I put a couple of different moves together to create it, and I hope you guys like it. Let's get to the performance. So I'm just going to have you say stop whenever you want while I'm dribbling down the cards here. But because you're not here, I'll just say stop for you right there. So I'm just going to show you this card right here. That is your card. And I'm just going to put it back in the deck and shuffle it up. Now I'm going to go through, see if I can locate your card. Might be this one. Might be this one. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure it's any of those. So I'm going to have you pick out a card. You might want this one. So I'll just do that. And you may have just located your card. The 10 of clubs. Was that it? Probably wasn't. But maybe if we just give the 10 of clubs a shake, it'll become your card, the Jack of Spades. So that was the trick. Now let's get into the tutorial. So the big part of this is a force. It is called the dribble force. It's a little more difficult than the other forces I have taught on this channel, but you will you'll get it after a little bit of practice. So you're going to be forcing the card which is originally the top card. So we'll just use the 7 of clubs here. You're gonna have it on the top. You're going to swing cut about 3/4 of the deck over to your left hand, and then put the rest on top, just keeping a pinky break like that. Then you're going to transfer that pinky break to a thumb break, so right there. And the card you are going to be forcing is right here, the 7 of clubs. So you have that pinky break, transfer it to a thumb break like this, and then you're going to dribble off cards, and you have to kind of look at their mouth and try to get it right here when they say stop. So this is difficult, but you will get better at it over time. But if you don't want to do this force because it's a little too difficult, just use a different force like the Hindu or the glide force or whichever you want. But for this, I'm just going to be teaching the dribble force. So you eyeball when they're about to say stop. You drop the cards below that break, and then you show them that card, which is the 7 of clubs. So now you have your card force. Then you can shuffle up the deck. They can shuffle it, cut it, it doesn't matter. And once it's shuffled up, and you give it a cut, you're gonna go through and you're gonna say, let's see here, I'm trying to find your card, and you could just transfer some cards to the bottom like this, but you're really looking for the 7 of clubs. So you just keep going through until you find that 7 of clubs right here, and then you just bring it to the top and you say, yeah, it might be that one. And then you keep going through, and then you're like, actually, I don't know, I'm not very confident in my choices. So then you just go through and have them pick a card. As long as it's not the top card, it is fine. And you can continue the trick. So they might want this one. Just get it out. And while you're saying, how would you like it if you actually picked your card? You're just going to riffle off from the back and catch a pinky break under the top card, which is their card, the 7 of clubs. So then you have that pinky break, They hopefully they will not notice it. And then you say, let's see here. Your card, the 6 of hearts, and of course they're going to say no. And then you're going to say, really? And then you pick up the pinky break, which is actually the 2 cards with the 7 of clubs on the bottom, like this. You say, really? Are you sure? And then you say, maybe if I just give it a shake, your card will turn into the 7 of clubs. So what you're doing here is you're literally just flipping the cards over like this. But you're gonna do it while your hand is moving, so it'll look like the card is visually changing. This is very simple. Just make sure your hand is moving very quickly so they won't notice that you just flip it over. And then you say, really? Are you sure this isn't your card? And then they will be amazed. So that was the trick, guys. I hope you liked it. Please subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching.